Okay, welcome back to another edition of Inside the Box. Danny Hogan, along with the coach.
Hey, what's going on,
Coach? How are
back
you?
again.
Back in spring training mode here?
Yes, sir.
What's the story here?
We
jump into the Mets and Yankees here first, and then we'll go around
the Mets and a little bit about the Yankees. Let's start with the Mets first.
Well, it's your team. Let's go,
right.
Coach. Take us away.
I'm really excited. Yesterday, Johan had another second outing.
Okay.
And he did a wonderful job yesterday.
Better than the first, thank God.
Better than the first one. Arm feels good. Came back today in the paper. Says he feels fantastic.
Okay.
That's a good sign for the Mets. We need some good news right now. We need some good news, right?
Johan's the least of your problems, though.
Least of my problems.
You're aware of that, right?
Listen, John, even though he had a bad outing, he felt great. No arm problems. The team with the Mets, we got to stay away from injuries. We got to stay away from injuries.
John Main's got to get, I think psychologically, it's part of it.
No, that's Pelfrey. That's Pelfrey.
Well, both of them, I think. Pelfrey's a mess. He's a disaster. At least there's hope for Maine.
But he's healthy, you know.
At least there's hope for Maine. I think Pelfrey's a lost cause.
No.
You know? But, you know, with John Maine, I think it's a little psychological now with him. I think he's got to get over this hump. You know what I mean?
And John Neese, the fifth, hopefully the fifth starter, lefty, got the great curveball, good fastball. I see good things for him. He could be like a sort of like a Jamie Moyer type pitcher with a little fastball, with control hopefully, and he can win 10, 12 games. That's all I'm asking out of that kid.
Well, that's all you need.
10 games.
Out of the fifth starter, that would be great.
And that'd be good.
You can get that. You know,
absolutely.
You may win 90 games.
Well, listen. I'm gonna make a prediction.
Oh, jeez.
Make a prediction right
here we go.
It's a big year.
Okay.
This is a serious prediction here. David Wright comes back this year after hitting only 5 homers, 10 homers last year, and wins the MVP.
MVP. I wouldn't go that far. I think he's gonna have a good year, but I wouldn't go.
Over Pujols, over Ryan Howard, over all these studs.
That's a problem.
Over. Listen to this. Over Roy Halladay.
Coach is not feeling well today, guys.
Over
Roy Halladay.
Over Roy Halladay, the pitcher.
Well,
who's gonna win 30 games this year, by the way?
Another prediction out of the coach. You might have to put money on that one.
I'll put money on that one.
We'll get to that. All right, flipping across to a real team. We'll leave the minor leagues and we'll go into the Yanks here.
American.
We got Pettit and Mariano who are going to finally throw, for the first time this spring.
Very good.
Mariano, they're taking it slow with him.
Every year does this,
which is a smart move.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no reason to press him.
That's right.
He knows what he's doing. You don't need to see anything.
Not concerned. He's 40 years old.
Well, obviously it's always a concern, but I like the way they're going about it in spring training. And the same thing with Pettit. And some of the older guys.
52 Pettit.
I'm telling you. Hey, listen, you keep shooting that HGH in your elbow, you'll be good to go. Don't worry about that.
Exactly. Talk about Robinson Cano.
Yeah, Cano. Well, he's looking to move into the fifth hole.
Right. What do you think of that?
Trying to shake up the lineup. I like it. I think it's a good spot for him. But Cano obviously can hit. He's got to start being a little bit more consistent, though. You know what I mean?
One good year, one bad year.
That's the problem with Cano.
It's a kid, they always predict batting titles for this kid.
He's got the talent. You know what I mean? And he's got a limited strikeouts. He's up.
Just be consistent.
He's got to be consistent. Right. Every other year he's off. He's off the mark.
All right.
But this year, I think he's finally going to mature.
Jeter.
Jeter's Jeter. You expect the solid numbers coming from Jeter. Not too worried about that. Contract. He's such a class act. That's not going to be an issue. Prediction. I got the Yanks winning 103 games.
Beating the Red Sox out?
Taking the Red Sox in the division, despite the Big Five.
I got a prediction.
What's that?
Mark Teixeira. Wins the MVP this year.
Okay.
Should have won it last year. They gave it to Joe Mauer.
Gave
him second last year.
Well, Joe Mauer's.
I still think the Yankees won. I think they should.
I give you that. I give you that.
I think this year the league is really appreciating the league. He's fantastic.
Well, we'll discuss. We'll get into more of that as the season progresses. All right. Well, thanks again for joining us in Inside the Box.